Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it's another Alina of the Arena run. I'm going to let Jesus take the wheel again. We're going to play as the Hunter this time. Not as strong as the Pyromancer from our previous build, and they have some fun things about them now. So for Hunter, we gain a strength every time we play an exhaustible card, so we're going to be looking for exhaustible cards. We start with double crossbow, so we have really nice range. And our strikes, if we use them to reload, we get precision. And precision increases our next attack damage by 25%, so we can do some big single hits. And then the guard, if we use it to reload, draws us a card. So this is all about It's all about reloading and using ranged weapons. We also start with Roll, which I really like as a movement ability. And Crippling Trap, which is a Crippling Trap. I'm going to play on Hellwalker 10. Eventually this is going to bite me in the behind. But for now, I think we're okay. Right. Gaining energy each turn, reduce the gold earned by half. I think of all the gain energy charms, and I typically look for a gain energy charm, I think this is a pretty solid one. I'll take it. I also think the Strategist Bracer is pretty good as well. And I think Fortune Bracer is pretty good. If that hits my roll, then we're super, super happy. Whenever I play a status, this might be as easy as Bracer, Bracer, Bow. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. I don't really care for payback. It's okay. But I don't think with the Hunter I'm going to ever enable a self-damage build. I don't think Trump Card is a good card. I think the Stone Axe is potentially got a fun build, but again, I don't think the Hunter is the one that you want to start it with. And the Meme Hammer, or the Mini Meme, pretty good, but I think I prefer just to get a strong build to start with. So give me the Recurve Bow, and rather than sell these Rusty Crossbows for one, I'll use them as throwables. And I think this is about a good start as you can hope for. Now, where is the other rest? Behind the event. Let me take the event first, then. Alright, if I take 6 hits, so the host comes up to you and starts complaining about the lack of spectacle in recent matches. The audience needs to see more action, he exclaims. He wants you to add something extra to your matches and promises a better reward. So we can take 6 hits, which gives us a small health potion. This is a terrible option unless you can block the hits, and we can't. Dazzling Combo, perform a 5-hit combo. Gets a medium potion. Impossible unless you have some combo enablers, which does include throwables. So for actually for us, I think it's theoretically possible, but in practice it's going to be hard, especially with a bow. I'd probably have to drop the bow. Or do 50 damage in a single hit. Well, we're not going to do 50 in a hit. It's not possible. So I guess we'll go for the Dazzling Combo. And we'll take a fight. So Fortune Bracer hit the strike. I guess they should have accounted for that as well. That could help us do the combo wombo. Alright, if we're going to go for a 5 combo, I need to pick up a rock. So let's move. Fire. Reload. That will draw me a card. Fire. Reload draws me a card. Fire. Reload draws me a card. Fire. Reload. Gives me precision, and this lasts till next turn, I believe. Excellent. By the way, these guys are spiky, the range build, very good for countering them as well. So, basically the perfect start for us. Strike, reload. Strike, reload. Strike, reload. And then we throw a Crippling Trap, let's say here, and pray. Alright, we got the wrong option. Unfortunate. Now, can I do the big combo wombo here? Probably. So I'm actually going to do it. Let's try and get a medium health potion. And by probably, I mean guaranteed we can do it. So that's a 5-hit combo. So we've completed our host request. And you know what? We only get to fire one more this turn. Let's get precision. And you're dead. Nice, big success. Okay, do I want parry, stand your ground, or get sight? Interestingly, parry works upon dealing damage, so parry can actually give you a way of gaining armor. If I can get one big shot off, which is actually doable with precision, parry might give me enough block just to survive. So I might grab that. I don't really want to be surrounded with a bow build, so I'll take parry. I don't think it's fantastic, by the way. The other thing I need to note, and again, people who have watched the series for longer will be more familiar with this. I noticed immediately I'm fighting the Spider Queen. The Spider Queen summons a lot of adds, so the bow build is actually pretty bad against them. It might be wise to pick up an AoE weapon or an AoE damaging ability. And we might build, towards this bow build and end up using the Rusty Longsword in that fight. It's just something I'm going to keep an eye out for. Ooh, and this is the hardest elite fight on the first floor. These Ripper guys, annoying. But what did I say? What did I say in the intro? This Fortune Bracelet is going to hit roll, and we're going to be so happy about it. Hey, look at that, it hit roll. So now I can move, roll for 0, which is unbelievable value for money. We'll throw a trap here, and we're going to start pinging someone down. I'm even going to draw cards just so that I get back round to the roll again faster. Alright, you're immobilized. We didn't get the roll this time. I'd really like to focus one of them down, so let's move. I possibly should have immobilized one then as well. Yeah, I definitely should have immobilized one. Still, we might get lucky. I think I'm going to go with a parry to get 11 block. And then prey on this. Okay, we got the fatigue. Now, I can't just play the guard for 15 blocks, so I only take 3. Sure, I think I'm willing to do that. So we're going to take 3. They also give you a wound, which is very annoying. But I'm going to choose to ignore the wound for now. This guy is going to heal. I don't want him to heal, so I'm going to interrupt him by attacking him. And if I can kill him, I will. I can kill him. Therefore, I will. It's going to cost me a throwing this, but I think I'm willing to do it. And I don't use the roll. I don't need it. It gets retained in my hand. There's a number of cards in this game that I've retained. I think roll is like the only one that's viable. It's an extremely good card. Anything that gives you mobility in this game is extremely good. 15 damage, you say? I could just move over here. Yeah. Let's do that. So this guy's going to get hit by his friend. You know what? Actually, I am going to move over here. I'm going to roll away. Give me the crippling trap. Shoot him, reload. Shoot him, reload. Shoot him, and would you look at that? I'm going to reload. So he's going first. We're going to roll over here. So I don't get hit. He gets hit by his friend, and he's almost certainly going to go and heal. Yes, but I can one-shot him. So we move. One-shot him, we're going to play the wound so it gets out of my deck. We're going to reload. Should have done that with a strike. That was a misplay. He stunned himself by charging the wall. Perfect. And now we're just going to lay into him. And you know what? Let's play the fatigues just to make my life a little bit easier. Alright, you're doing 18 damage. How about no? I'll pick up a rock. Actually, I'm not certain he's going to go there, but I think he'll go as the crow flies. Never mind. He went as a drunk pigeon flies. It's still completely fine, though. We're just going to be pinging him down for the rest of the battle. Alright, he's bleeding. He's going to heal. You fool. You're easy to kill now. Dempsey roll. Whenever you move, you gain 2 momentum and 2 block. Can be good with a bow build. Shield charge, I kind of look as a free movement, but it's only if you hit someone. Dupe, return a random 0-cost card. We don't have any 0-cost cards, so Dupe does nothing right now. Deadly Touch gives someone Death Mark, which is when you kill an enemy, you get 1 energy back. It also puts 2 sapped on them, which reduces attack damage by 1. Big whoop. It does have some other synergies, Deathmark, but I wish they did a bit more with Deathmark. It's got really weak synergies, and Sapped is pretty weak as well. I think I'm willing to grab a Dempsey roll. And we'll sell the rock. I'll take Shield Breaker. It is a AoE weapon, as it attacks in a line. Not as good as the big sword I had before was, which is in an arc instead. I think I prefer an arc versus a line for the champion. But say living. Right, top heavy nerds. If I push you, you have big sad time. Unfortunately, I can't push you. Fortunately, again though for me, roll got discounted. So I'm going to throw a trap. Have I done the thing again? No. You can shoot the traps, but you can shoot over the traps. Alright, we'll shoot you, reload. I'll shoot you, reload. Okay. If we didn't draw into an attack, we'll go for a crippling trap, and I'm just going to 50-50 him. Perfect, we got 2 vulnerables. That is the dream. Rusty Sword me, Dempsey roll me. We're going to roll again. And we're going to make the most of this vulnerable. Ping. We might as well take more damage. He's broken, he's sad. There's no reason to throw something at him right now. We can pick him off when we want to. Look at that, we got the roll again. So let's move. I don't even need the parry this time. I'm going to roll. Oh, I thought it's a push, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, it's a push? I thought it... Oh, it is. The power moves deal knockback. I'm dumb. It's just a recurve bow's effect that's pinning them down. Okay, that's fine. Even though I wasn't aware of what I was doing was still good. I might as well finish you off. And... You dare come at me? There's another trap for you. Alright. Nice work, he dodged the trap. Alright, you're dead. And other guy will soon follow. Now, if I was being super greedy, and I am a little bit greedy, we could pick up a stone here, just to sell it for 1 gold. Can I guarantee that I at least break the guy? No, but I give a roll, so let's do it. For 1 gold. Just in case I'm dumb, I'll parry as well. It turns out I can break him, I just can't count. We might as well set up precision. I'm not going to run around the map picking up all the stones. Even for me, that is too much. Analyze. Whenever you don't attack during a turn, gain 1 extra energy next turn. We attack all the time. Now, select cards to exhaust. I don't think that procs hunting strategy. Famous last words. The powers do, though, so I could grab Analyze as 2 mana, gain 1 strength. Is that good value? No. So I won't. I'm pretty certain, yeah, it has to be an exhaustible card, so it has to say exhaust on it. Empty Mind itself will proc it. I still think I'm going to grab Empty Mind, though. It's a very nice way to eradicate cards from your deck that are just not particularly good, I suppose. Like if you pick up a status effect you don't want, which I do with Roll, remember, I can just Empty Mind it and turn it into damage instead. Right, I do have a rest over here, so I think I'm willing to do a little training now. What is the most important thing to get? You becoming innate is interesting. Arguably, even though Roll has been hit twice now by the Fortune thing, it's not always going to happen. I think Roll at 3 is so much more usable. On the turn I draw it, I can now use it at 4 energy. Whereas before I couldn't, well, sorry. To be more clear, I can use it plus the initiative on the turn I draw it now, so I can get a double move. And that makes a big difference. Then we're going to meditate, and we're going to... Don't want to become forgetful. I think I do, but I don't really care right now. I'm actually going to do a create. This has exhaust on it. I do like interrupt, though. But I think I'm going towards a movement build. Give me exhaust so I gain more strength. And let's fight the elite. Alright, we can push this guy into his master's shot. And I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Sadly, Empty Mind got discounted, which I'm going to burn immediately. Well, I say that. It's going to be a one and done, so... Anyway, we'll Dempsey roll. Fire the bow to push him. Reload. The only sad thing about this is if I fire it, I need to reload next turn, but that shouldn't be an issue. The other nice thing about Empty Mind is, and I might do this actually, the Crippling Trap, do I care about it in this battle? Not really. I should have done this first so I haven't misplayed this turn. But we just exhaust that, I get 2 Serenity for the next attack. And we gain some strength. And this Hellhound is having the worst time of its life. Right, we move, we get momentum. All the good stuff. I'll reload with a guard. Fire. Alright, all pretty good stuff. Remember, by the way, I can reload with the parry, I just don't get an effect with it. And at some point, this boon I'm getting from this probably is going to wear off a little bit. Like, this isn't powerful enough to beat the game with. It's very good right now, but I'm going to have to pivot eventually. I kind of wish there were more cards in the game that... Nice. Had a reload effect. But I guess that might make the bows too strong, and the bows are already pretty goddamn strong. Okay, the Hellhound is dead. I'm gonna think fast so that I get the 1 additional damage from the exhaust so that I can just kill him in one shot. And now we can start pinging you down. I'll reload with a parry, sure. Alright, you're shooting me for 45. Can I kill you? Probably not, so I think I just move. Now, I could just move and roll, and I think I will. Also, I'll pick up this rock along the way. Roll again. Now, this is eliminating not exhaust, so it doesn't proc your hunting strategy. They thought ahead. Fair enough. I always think that is a synergy, and it's not. Also, how did I do my maths? Oh, right, it's because I got momentum from moving twice, so it became lethal. Oh my god. Oh! You might think that this is... I'm having bad time moment. No, I'm having a bad time moment for a different reason. Ground slam. Chef kiss. Protective ward. Chef kiss. Even double take, I think, could be pretty fun with this. It has an exhaust moniker on it. I have to take ground slam, though. Ground slam is both an offensive and a defensive ability. It's just so good. And by the way, this heavy crossbow is pretty nice as well, but I think I'm okay with the two-handed bow for now. It's kind of a shame, because I do like having, like, a crossbow in one hand and, like, a shield in the other or something. A little bit more variety. Speaking of which, actually, I think I'd prefer the longsword over the shield breaker. Shield breaker sells for more because it's a rarer weapon, and I think I'd prefer the arc from the longsword. I don't want the weakening trap. Yeah, I think I'm just going to sell the rest. And we get another event. I'll take it. Do I want 2 random consumables and lose 100 gold? No. I often buy stuff from that event, and it's almost never worth it. Spiky boys, I sleep. Parry got discounted this time. That is fun. Alright, shoot them. I didn't notice well, it doesn't matter. I didn't notice I didn't get a defend then. But we get a kill. We just float a mana. Now we're going to do some Dempsey rolling. Making me even stronger. This time I'm not going to think fast. I don't need the +1 damage desperately. But I might want the card draw in the future. I could stun these two guys into one another. I think I'm going to do that. Move. I will think fast. And stun. Ooh. Do I want a vitality potion? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Now, I was just, you know, losing my shit over... Actually, let's kill you. I was losing my shit over... Oh, whatever. I was going to say, I was losing my shit over Ground Slam, but... I was going to empty mind you, but I've not left myself enough mana for it, so never mind. Right, move... Vitality potions sell for a decent amount, so there's no reason just to chug it if... I don't need to, so I won't. This time I will empty mind. I don't need Crippling Trap. I don't need the Strike. Roll actually is pretty useful. Just to flank the guy. But I don't need to now that I look at things. I can just one-shot him. He has 9 health. Ooh. Lunge with a bow is fun. It makes the free hit way easier. The movement is pretty powerful. And it's a free action as long as I hit someone. Breach is better with AoE weapons. I think I'm going to grab Lunge. And I think I'm going to just sell all of this. I think I prefer the health potion over the vitality potion. We're not really struggling with energy right now. Also, YouTube, sorry, I'm just going to need to pause it for a second and Twitch. I'm going to be back in a moment. I just need to quickly use the bathroom, so 1 moment. And you know what, YouTube? Apologies to you as well. Alright, let's get back to business. Let's take a shop now. I mean, you know, I only have options. I guess good fight the champion, but we'll take this shop in particular, sorry. Because there's 2 more of fights behind it. Now, do I want items or cards? I'm actually not 100% sold on the bow yet, so definitely let's look at cards. Run and gun is really good for our build. It's like the power I'm looking for. And actually, I wouldn't mind clarity as well. Can I get... And it's probably unlikely. Can I get the 50 odd gold I need? 6, 8, 12. Womp womp. I think nothing here is worth it. I think we saved the money. We've got another shop coming up. And who knows what's going to be in here. I could refresh the store, but who cares? Right, the strike got discounted. Perfect. So you're going to attack first and get attacked yourself. Also, completely fine. I could ground slam here. It would push this guy, which would mean he would take 4 damage. But that's not that important. Move, Dempsey roll. I think we just start plinking away. Let's get rid of this guy. Or try to at the very least. I'll parry you just for energy efficiency, plus it sets up a precision in the future. Nice, you bonked your friend. What order are we going in now? 1, then 2. So moving here means you're dead. You're charging into nowhere. And I can just freely plink at you now. Yeah, sure. Think fast. I'll leave you on death's door. You're stunned. And again, I should leave this guy to charge his friends. I really enjoy this battle because you just manipulate these guys to do all your work for you. This time, we're going to just parry you away. You take 4 damage from moving. It goes under your armor as well. And then I'm just going to kill this guy. Now we're just going to bounce around. You're dead. You're not hitting me. Unfortunately, for lunge, by the way, and why I don't always take it, if you're adjacent to an enemy, you can't lunge onto the tile. You have to have a gap. It's not a push ability. But I could roll backwards and lunge forwards. I could also just, you know, shoot him. Yeah, let's just shoot him. Oh, wow, womp womp. It turned out the lunge strat was the better one. And actually, retrospectively, I should have rolled first, because then that would have got the kill. Whatever. You're donezo anyway. I shall pick up the stone. Shoot, reload, lunge, get the kill. Beautiful. Did Legolas ever lunge with a crossbow? With his longbow? To take a shot? I don't think so. Alina, though? Yes. Nothing here appeals to me. Goodbye. Give me this back, please. Hyper-focus is so oddly specific for people with focus builds. I don't have a focus build, therefore it is junk. Okay. Dempsey roll got discounted, which is a bit of a shame again. For the reason that it's one and done. And now we're just going to push this guy away. Should reload with this first. Shoot. Reload. Shoot, reload. As soon as we remove one of these guys, this fight is free. And the fight should be free at this point. No, the fight should be free. I was going to say, do I have a reload here? I do. I'll reload with a lunge, why not? We'll throw a crippling trap, why not? This guy's probably going to move here to try and shoot me. Genius! He stepped 1 tile backwards. There is a part of me that just wants to jump here. If I push the guy, he might go into the path of the archer. He didn't. He actually went into the worst possible spot. It is fine, though. I cannot take damage here. It does require me to use a roll, though, which gives me momentum, and then I can just shoot him with parry. I get 18 blocks, so he doesn't hurt me. But that was a bit of a misplay. I played a little bit too fast and loose there. We gain momentum, therefore he's dead. Or at least, like, he was almost, like, completely guaranteed death. In fact, if I threw a shuriken, he was. I'm still holding on to this shuriken. I'm not entirely certain why. It's pretty good for builds where you attack multiple times in a turn, but I don't think we're exactly there yet for that type of build. I believe. Plus, this lets me pick up a rock, and it's my favourite activity. Picking up rocks to sell them to gullible punters outside the arena. You know how much I like it? I did it twice. Set up precision. And yeah, things are going fantastic. Right, you think you've backed me into a corner? The joke's on you. This is where I wanted to fight you. Might get lethal here. I need a little bit of luck. We got it. Okay, one more trick is another exhaust card. I hate conserve, I think it is atrocious. And full attack is pretty bad, so we'll take one more trick. Like, one more trick is never going to be bad. It can only be good. So we'll take it. Right, I have a meditate. Is it time to start forgetting things? No, I still think I would be willing to create at this point. And I really like Flurry. I think Flurry works pretty nicely with this build. It's a decent finisher. It is something that scales well with attack, so I'll take it. We're definitely looking for cards again. Echo. Return a card from my exhaust pile to my hand. And then it exhausts itself. Not what I was looking for, but you know what? I think I can make it work in this build. Then we're obviously going to train. And what is the most important thing right now? It might not look it, but I think Ground Slam might be, because it's super good against the spiders. It gives me an AoE attack. Okay, let's do some setting up. And this is a decent start. Again, sadly, Echo is a one-time use, but I can Echo an exhausted pile. Would you look at that? Dempsey Roll was in the exhaust pile. Let me exhaust again. I've exhausted 3 times this turn. And now every time I roll, I gain, or is it 4 momentum and gain 4 block? That's pretty good. Right, let me shoot you. Should I leave you on 1 health? Sure, I'm going to throw a rock at you and I'll set up precision. I can one more trick a Ground Slam. Is that good? It's pretty good. By the way, on the order of this, these spider eggs will hatch first and generate more spiderlings. So you just get more and more spiders. That's the gist of this fight. Let me move. One more trick. Again, it's another exhaustible. Ground Slam is now doing 17 damage. That's pretty good. No. Exhaust again, please. Ground Slam now is doing 18. I'd love to just one-shot all these sacks. I can't do it, though. Okay. Oh, you're heavy, I can't move you. Misplay? It is a misplay, but it's not actually a huge one. And actually, I can get out of it. If I just lunge away here, we're pretty okay. Let me shuriken you. Bleed you even more. The foul liquid is awful. Sadly, I've attacked with the bow, so I can't equip the longsword. Actually, it still wouldn't be that good. What was I doing this turn? This was a really bad turn for me. I think I'm going to eat the 26 damage. Because I really want to deny these things waking up. Ah, screw it. I don't care that much. Alright, you can wake up. I'll deal with you next turn. I definitely should have reloaded the bow, though. Alright. Don't do what I did on that turn. I did what is called, in the business, trolling. But this is why I kept this longsword. It will get me out of the issue. If I so choose to. And choose I do, I think. By the way, reloading counts as performing an action with the weapon, so I couldn't reload and switch the weapon. However, the downside for me using this is it's going to generate a ton of fatigues in my decks, so it is a little bit of out of the frying pan into the fire. But it uses this bleed proc. I got the flurry off, I didn't take any damage. Oh, I am going to get stunned, though. Okay. I just need a good card. Alina, empty your mind. Forget about this stun, this fatigue. Honestly, I think you can forget about the lunge as well. It's not great in this fight. AotA, you're right. I'm done. You're stunned, so I don't need to worry about you. I'll shoot you instead. We can play the fatigue to get rid of it. That one misplay, and it's just so hard to recover from it. When I get my jump ability, I can probably recover from it. By just doing this. Yeah. It's good enough. Also, by the way, for this fight, you can just race down the Spider Queen. If she dies, you win the fight. Okay, no one's attacking me, so I might use this opportunity to attack you. I assume they're going to move towards me at some point, so let me drop one of those. Or a spider might just land in it. Perfect. We do want to move away from the spider egg attack. You may have noticed as well she's getting more and more eggs. Yeah, she does that. She's a real scumbag. Alright, move, reload. One-shot this spider. Roll. Reload. Flurry the spider. Reload. Strike. Okay. And remember to reload this time, genius. There we go. You're gonna kill that spiderling, that's fine. And now we just need to dodge. But you can see how this could have easily got out of hand. I used this longsword once, but it may legitimately have saved me that one time I used it. It stopped me getting, like, you know, grappled and taking, like, 30 odd damage in a turn. Pretty big cash money. Anyway, she's dead. I still don't want to analyze. I hate money is power. It's just garbage. Hurl 5% of your gold to deal an equal amount of damage. That is dreadful, especially with the rat charm. It's anti-synergistic. I don't think I want double roll either, and I don't think I want analyze. I think I skip and take 5 gold. And we'll sell this. Now, we do have another opportunity to get something better. Gain 1 energy each turn, reduce your max health by 30. Haha, that is really spicy with the Hunter, who only has 65 health. There's a lot of good stuff here. Berserker Bracer I do like because you can scale to ridiculous levels, but I don't think I want the Berserker Bracer with the Hunter because the Hunter doesn't have enough health. Nor have I really built towards this. But I do get a little bit of block, so it's conceivable. I think the Lightning Bracer, though, is where things are at. And I think I'll get rid of the Fortune Bracer for it. Fortune Bracer, you've done some good stuff, but at the end of the day, you're probably a... I don't know. I don't know what the average discount is for you. Maybe the average discount is like 2 or 3 energy, because you have to remember that sometimes I'm going to hit something that exhausts and I get no discount. Sometimes it hits roll and I get like, 16 discount. But it's going to be somewhere in between that. More often than not, it hits something that's 1 energy, and then it's, how many turns do I take? Plus, if it hits a guard, I don't really care. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm probably going to play more fatigues. Plus, now it lets me take some cards that are based upon me playing fatigues. So, I don't dislike that. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.